Hi guys, figured I'd log in tonight and do that Scarecrow hat. I'll wait a little bit until some more people come on before I fully start. And I'll do a little breakdown of what I'm using. Hi Sarah, hi Bobby. I'll be making a Scarecrow hat tonight. I'm really excited because I kind of played around with it last night to see what it was going to look like. And it's going to be so cute. I think I showed Bobby pictures today. But oh my goodness, it's going to be really, really cute. I'm excited for this one. I also plan on doing a Santa Claus one. So that'll be the next one, probably after this one. I don't know if I'll do that one maybe tomorrow or later on, but same form, just a Santa Claus. I'll probably add a beard to that one. This one, I don't think I'm going to make into the gnome. I'm just going to do the hat. So while I'm waiting for other people to come on, I'm just going to do a breakdown as to what all it takes to put this together. So I got this little form. I mean, you can leave it as is, you know, and do a Halloween one. But I like to put my personal touches on there. So I took all this stuff off of there. Hi, Sebastian. And so after I took all of this off, this is what it looks like. So I'll set that there. And then it has the little nubs on the side, and then you just weave whatever you want. You can use yarn. Tonight I'm using scarves to wrap around there. I can't wait till it's done. It's going to look so cute. So then you need the form. And then I got 2 scarves. And they had this little fringe on each end. And I cut both ends off because I plan on using that down at this bottom. That way the fringe dangles from it, so it kind of looks like the straw from the Scarecrow. But you need 2 of the scarves just for the bottoms. It only takes 1 to wrap the hat. So then I'll set that there. And then for embellishments, after you wrap it, I found a while back, they only had 2, so I grabbed the last ones. Aren't these fun? So I thought, well, I'm going to see which one I like better on there. Hi, Agatha. Oh, you like the spooky ones? Did you see this one? I worked on this one last night. And then I did a scary, well, not really scary, but a gnome one the other night. But these here, when I saw these in the Dollar Tree, I thought, oh my gosh, my daughter would love these on something. She'll probably like the yellow one better. But I could only find 2. I would have probably grabbed every single one they had because I think they're awesome. But all that I did was I pulled up the bunch and then I zip tied the bottom. They had them all separated to where you could add stuff with it, but I just put them in one clump. And then I also got these little pumpkins. They have a little clip on the bottom, so you can clip them to things. So if you didn't want to use them on this, you could use them on anything. Hi, Danny and Jessica. And then I got a few more different bouquets of flowers. And I thought, well, I'll get some orange ones. And I like the ones with the burlap in there because to me that says Scarecrow. And then this one, I thought it's cute how the burlap is on the outside. And there's some with it on the inside. But they all work. And then I found these cute little leaves. And they have a long stem to where if you wanted to put them in like some kind of an arrangement, you could stick them in. So those are going to be used, possibly. And then also, they had these here at the Dollar Tree, and I just wanted this off of there, so I took it off. And at first, I was going to put some of these underneath, so the straw was sticking out, but I did not care for that. I did a little dry run of what all I wanted the hat to look like last night after I logged off. And I did not care for how this looked, so I'm going to save the ones that I bought and use them for something else. Because they can be used for other things as well. So this will be for another craft. Danny, these would look good on a dream catcher. They only had 2. If any of you find more of these, let me know. I will take them. Buy them up for me. I'll get them. Because they are beautiful. I love them. So, I'm going to unwrap this because I wanted to see how many it took. It was very, very, very simple. So as you can tell, it has that form underneath. So same form. Easy peasy. Anybody can do it. So all I did, and I left one side on this one because I love having stuff dangle from the tops of the hats. So I want to gather that and have that dangle like there's straw coming out of the tip of his hat. I just think that would look really cute. There's not going to be any spiders on this one. Almost all my other ones, I've had spiders and bats and everything. This one is actually going to be pretty refreshing because it's just fall stuff. I figured I'd wear a sweater. You never know. Might get chilly. It's getting to be that time of year. So, all I'm going to do is kind of scrunch it up at the top. See how I like it. And then I'm just going to wrap it. And there is a hanger that comes on there. You can either leave that on or take it off. I've been leaving it on just so there's something to hang. But you don't have to keep it on there if you don't want it. So all I'm doing is wrapping this around. And it doesn't matter if there's wrinkles in it. That's the good thing about this. Because it's very forgiving. And it's the same pattern on both sides. So there's no right or wrong way of doing it. Make sure that stays out because I like having that to hang. And as you can see, it's coming out really, really cute. Once you have it in place, which I'm almost there. So that's what the top part's going to look like. And I'm going to get my glue out and glue this to the top of the form. And then I'm going to cut some of this extra excess back here. Or if I didn't want to do that, I could just tuck it in this pocket if you wanted to switch it out later. I'm just going to glue it down. Hi, Bailey. Bailey, I am making a Scarecrow hat. I did a little practice run last night, and I love how it turned out. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue to this top. So there is that. So then the bottoms of the scarves, scooch those over. I'm going to make it to where the fringe is at the bottom of the hat. And I'm going to start up at this corner and just kind of fold it around so it kind of forms there. And I'm going to leave it a little bit scrunched. And I'm just going to leave it like that. That way, once I get all three of them on here, that's when I'll glue them down. Because I want to make sure that I have room all the way across. And I don't want one having to be bunched up really quite a bit at one end. So all I'm doing is kind of doing a small little fold at the top. And then just scrunching it up. Do the same thing on this one. I love how forgiving these forms are. Okay, so I think that's going to look pretty cute. So now I will go in and glue these down. And really, there's no wrong way of doing it. If you decided that you wanted it to go a little bit differently, You wouldn't even have to bunch them if you didn't want it to have like the little puckering on there. Or ruching, or whatever you want to call it. Plus, if it's not very pretty right where this top part meets the bottom, um, you don't have to worry about that because it can be covered with flowers or scarecrows or whatever you want. Okay, then I'm going to flip this over. Oh, bye, Bailey. Oops. There we go. And as you can see, it comes together pretty quickly. Because once the hat's done, then all you need to do is embellish. Okay, so then when I flip it over, see how this looks like straw from the bottom of a scarecrow's hat? I think it just looks so cute this way. And if you wanted, I haven't glued it down yet, you could even put like a bead of glue along this bottom edge, which I probably will just to make it a little bit more sturdy. So I'll flip all this up so I know where to place my glue. Hi, Deb. Okay, then I'm almost done gluing this down. I kind of like how it lays better since I've started gluing it to the bottom of the form. And I feel it won't fall apart as easy. Put a little dab of glue there. So I've glued that down at the bottom. If you wanted, you wouldn't really even have to add anything to it. If I really like how this scarf looks on the form. I don't normally buy the scarves from the Dollar Tree because they're really thin and I freeze. So I need something that's really heavy and warm. And so this one's not as thick. I suppose I could like double or triple them up, and then it might be warm enough for me. But boy, it sure works good for this. So then all I'm going to do now, since I have this part done. Oh, I should have bought a crow. I should have, maybe I'll look. Don't think I saw any at Dollar Tree, so maybe I'll check Walmart tomorrow. But if I find a crow, I might add a crow to it. Okay, so I went through several different ways of how I wanted to decorate it, and I came up with several different designs. I've laid the yellow one with it. Doesn't that look cute? So that's with the yellow, and then this is what the orange one looks like with it. Danny liked the orange last night. I kind of like the yellow. But I mean, they both work because it has both colors for fall, so it would work either way. For now, though, I think I'm going to go with the orange just because the yellow, I think I might have some plans for it later on. So I'll save the yellow one, and then I will definitely be looking for more of these. And remember, if you see any, think of me and grab them for me. Or let me know so I can go grab them. So I think I'm just going to glue this down because I like how this one's looking. I'm just kind of spreading that out just to give it a little bit of flair with that hat. I might actually glue down in certain spots so it doesn't fall off later. That way it's kind of attached at the top and at the bottom. Oh, Danny, I never thought of putting them in the hair. My goodness. The ideas are endless. This is amazing. Okay, so there it is with just the feather. And I mean, it doesn't really feel like a feather. It's like a silk flower material. But, oh my goodness, look at that. And if I wanted, I could just put one item down here and call it done. Because it has a lot going on up there. But I love that. Sebastian, thank you. I love doing crafts. Oh my goodness. I was looking forward to doing this all day. And I said that yesterday too, but oh my goodness, crafts they're so relaxing. So all I do is I kind of muddle through and I just do a little bit of placements before I glue things down just to see where I want to put them. And I have a little bit of the feathers dangling at the bottom. I can hide that with a burlap leaf. Sebastian, it'll happen. We're going to have to do one. I'm like addicted to these lives now. So anyone who wants to do one with me, let me know. We'll figure a time and we'll get it done. Yeah, so just to hide the little ends, I'm going to glue this green leaf at the bottom. I would do one of these, but they don't stay that well. So this one lays a little bit more flat. So I'm just going to put a nice little dollop of glue there. And that'll hide it really well. And then I think I'm also going to put that there. But I'm going to lift this up and show you how. I can never tell because I never swipe the comments away because I'm afraid I'm going to miss stuff. And I'm sure I do miss quite a bit. But I need to, I don't know if you can see everything down there. So there's where I hid the very bottom because that piece goes all the way down here. So this part of the leaf covers it really nicely. And these leaves, they come in a little packet. There's like 6 of them, I think. But they have a long stem to where you can stick them in stuff. I'm not even going to cut that off. I'm just going to bend it. I mean, I could technically wrap it around so it's on there a little bit more secure. Maybe I'll do that and before I glue it. Just kind of wrap it. Yeah, that was a good idea. Because now I feel that it's going to be on there nicely. But I'm still going to add that hot glue because I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to cover the stuff too much because I don't want to hide that feather. Looking cute. And I'll probably just put 2 flowers. Normally I'm not that big on flowers, but lately I've been adding them to pretty much all of my little crafts. I think they cover really nicely. Do y'all think I'm weird if I ask for hot glue for Christmas gift? I'll probably need more by then. Or maybe I should just buy stock in it. I use a lot of hot glue. I wonder if I can pop this off the bottom. Because I really don't need this. And I can save it and put something on there later if I want to. Like if I find a little crow, I can put him on there and stick it wherever I want with the clip. So now it's just the pumpkin without that clippy. I think I'm just going to set that pumpkin. I think I'm going to set it right there. Then I'll lift it up and show you before I add this little Scarecrow. And he had a different leaf on the top. He had one of these shiny silky ones. I didn't care for that because I'm using a lot of burlap. So I ended up buying a little thing of burlap leaves. And I thought I can glue this one on the top of his hat. And then he'll match the rest of the decor on there. So far, that's what this hat is looking like. Think I should leave it as is or go ahead and add the... Should I go ahead and add the little Scarecrow to it? I kind of like it with the Scarecrow. What do you guys think? I'm going to go ahead and glue this leaf on his hat, because even if I don't use him, I'll use him another time. And you know, with these here, you can even change them out. Like say we had a special color, we could pop this little piece of rope off and use like color ribbon. So he's even changeable if you didn't like how he looked. Like I changed his leaf there. So do you like how it looks without anything in that corner? If I add him, would that be too much? Because, I mean, he's got a lot going on. But, boy, that's a lot of personality. I love that. I'm also going to be doing a Santa Claus one. I hope you guys watch me when I do that one, too. Is it too soon to do a Christmas one? If I do a Christmas one now, I've been hanging all of my stuff up on this shelf on the corners. I would end up with Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas all on the same thing. And with this craft, I think I've only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably about $10 worth of stuff in it. Well, maybe $9.50 because I didn't use all the pumpkins and I didn't use all the flowers, so I've got leftovers for that. 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's closer to 6. I think I have $6 in this form. And I suppose if you wanted, you could add the mop in the braids to make it into like a little gnome, like a little guy. I'll be adding the mop to the Santa Claus one. Then this is what it looks like from behind. So all I did was I super glued the back down. And then super glued on the ends. And then I super glued along this to hold that into place. So, should I add any more, like another pump? Well, no, I don't like how that looks. Yeah. So I think this one's done. I haven't been on that long. I guess I could label this one maybe a 20-minute craft. It didn't take long at all. And all that I did for prep, I bet you the prep work on there was maybe 20 minutes to a half hour. So maybe the entire project with taking all that sparkly tinsel off, that probably took 5 minutes at the most. I mean, it went pretty quick once I found the end and was able to take it off of there. And then I just cut the scarf. I cut both ends off of one of them and only one end of the second one. That way I could leave this up here. And then I took all my flowers off of off the stems. And then I just kind of laid it out. So I bet you could do the prep would probably be maybe half-hour tops. And I went to Dollar Tree today. And I ended up getting more stuff. So it's over there. I have a ghost form. I have a pumpkin with a witch hat. And I thought if I turn that on its side, I can make it into a cornucopia. So I also bought plastic fruit to put where that pumpkin is. I can't wait to figure out what all I'm going to do with all that sort of stuff. But I would definitely go to Dollar Tree again tomorrow. I never get tired of that store. They keep adding things, and that's probably a curse for me, because I can easily spend over $100 there each visit. So do you guys like it? I think I'm done. I'm not going to add anything else to it. I think it turned out really cute. Danny, I do work tomorrow. I work 10 to 7. My next day off is Sunday. Oh, and that's when we're having that little thing out at East Lake. Does anyone decorate for the holidays? Because these are adorable. Maybe I should do another drawing and see and give it away. Because I can't keep all of my stuff. At some point, I plan on making one of the gnomes for me. Bailey, you decorate for the holidays? So Bailey, does Sunday still work for you to get those ear extenders? Because if so, I could drop them by, or if you're going to be out and about, we're going to be at East Lake Park on Sunday. Sunday we are going to East Lake and meeting up with some friends because their daughter is going to be leaving soon, and she's one of my adopted grandbabies, so we're going to go visit for a little bit before she has to go back to her mom's. So if you want, I can bring those, if you're going to go to East Lake, I can bring those ear extenders with me. And then, were you wanting this one? I know you like all the crafts that I've been doing. If you're wanting this for the house, I can give it to you. And then maybe I'll do a drawing for the Santa Claus one. Awesome. Danny, what time were we going to be there again? I know you had said it would be after you got Maddox. But right now the time escapes me. I can't remember what time it was. That's my Nana brain. And Bailey, if we don't say the time on here during this live, I will message you later on Messenger. Do the drawing right now for the Santa Claus one. My goodness. Okay. So, oh, can't see it. It's Danielle Dietz. So, she's one of the cashiers at Walmart. So, I will message her and let her know that she's the winner of the Santa Claus one. I think she's going to like that. She just got, oh, I'm reading the comments. There was a big one. 1 second. Okay, so your dad and I will go to the East Lake about 10:30ish, and then we'll just meet you guys there. So now I'm excited. I'm going to do that Santa Claus one tomorrow. And since I'm done really early with this, Bailey, this will go to you, okay? I'm going to show you. Hopefully I don't make a big mess. So I have the big chunky yarn. I use the Mainstays. That's the same kind I used for the black witch one and the teal. And so it's just a nice, and it's $6 and some odd cents for this big skein. And it'll easily do 3 of those hats. So this is going to be the Santa hat with the white for the brim. And of course, can't have Santa without jingly bells. And the mop. I'll probably put some snowflakes or something on there. And I have a pom-pom maker, so I'll probably use that. So yeah, I'll probably end up having to do like a dry run just to see what it's going to look like, and for placement I like to do that beforehand so I kind of know what to expect. But as you can tell during the lives, it can still go either way. It'll get changed up a little bit. So Bailey, you are so welcome. So I think I'm going to get off here, and then I'm going to go through all my bags that I got from Dollar Tree earlier today. I'll probably post pictures just so you guys can see, what all I got. You're welcome. I'm glad that you like this. And then we will probably see you Sunday at East Lake. All right, so I think I'm going to let you guys go for now. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. I enjoy being able to chit chat with you guys and get feedback from ya. And I really like to be able to craft, so I'm doing it anyway, so you might as well get some ideas too. I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you again for watching. See ya.